All right, everyone, welcome. We're back today. Today's video is going to concentrate on learning how to light a smoker. Today will be the correct way, but if it's not, we'll just do it again and lie about today and do another one. And maybe we'll do a whole series on about how not to light a smoker. We haven't been successful, but we've learned that newspapers, especially fake news media, is highly combustible, so we'll use that. Amazon Prime boxes, Jeff Bezos stuffs them with $100 bills, so those burn really well. We'll try both these things out with some of the local oak leaves and see if they work. We're really happy that last week we found the queen. That video is up over here. Watch it again if you can. Today we're just going to open the top box. We're going to see if they need refill on food. We're going to check out the foundation frames, and we're going to put a couple nickels under the corner of the cover so that they get a little bit more ventilation. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Rainbow Sandals, which is not actually our sponsor, but it's a good one. And we have special guests, Luke and Scott, to check out the bees. Say hi to the camera, Luke. Hi. With that, we'll get rolling. So we stuffed it with a bunch of boxes, and it looks like we already did. So we're going to tear this apart and try again. Okay, now light it. Look! Ooh, you got smoke.
Oh, that's a lot of smoke.
It's not hot. Perfect.
Oh, it's like almost completely empty.
Empty. Wow, they really went to it. So, see, look on top of here we put sugar water, and then the bees crawl up, and you can see the bees right here, and they crawl up to eat the sugar water. That's good enough. All right, first frame. Oh, completely drawn out. This one was empty one, and it's filled with nectar. Okay, this one, they have not started yet.
Do you want me to smoke a little?
No, it's fine. All right, okay, so this one was completely empty last week. It's filled with pollen and nectar. Wow. They had a blast in this last week. This one was starting to be built out last week, and oh no, this one had a ton of brood in it, and it still has a ton of brood and larvae everywhere. Wow, she's doing a really good job. Because I'm not wearing any protection today, I'm smoking them a little bit more just to see if I can Alright, this frame has a bunch of pollen in it, a bunch of brood. Still looking for our queen. This was a completely empty frame last week, and now it's completely drawn out, and it's got some brood in it. No. This one was completely empty, and now it's completely drawn out on this side. And they have not touched the other side, and the last one is completely empty. Alright, so that's all for today. We didn't spot the queen, but that's fine. We know she's in here, we know she's laying. And we'll just refill the water, throw the nickels in, and we'll be done. Get them down into the hive so that we don't smash any on the way up. feeder on here.
Well, what about the nickels?
Nickels go on the frame.
Oh.
1 gallon of sugar water. So they went through an entire gallon in the last week, which is why they've built out all of that new comb. Throw the frame on it. 2 nickels to create a little bit of space so that there's more ventilation coming out. And the top. All right, so recap. We semi-successfully lit the smoker. We'll try again next week. Fake news works, I guess.
Very combustible.
Very combustible. We filled up the feeder with another gallon of sugar water. They went through a gallon in a week. It's been pretty warm out, so that sounds right, and they're growing a lot. The queen is doing really well. Still haven't spotted her in real life, but we didn't actually put in a lot of time doing that today. What else?
Created a little more ventilation at the end there.
At the end, yep.
And we're just waiting for the chance to put on the 3rd box.
Yeah, which I think we might be able to do either next week or the week after. With that, make sure you subscribe, which is right up here. Watch the other videos, they're right here. Comment below. The comments are awesome. We love when people make fun of us, so keep going at it. Thanks again for watching. And thanks Luke and Scott.